What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday night, and it's time for Super Geeked Up.
Yeah!
Hey, everybody. My name is Jeff. Welcome to Super Geeked Up. This is your live geeky pop culture show. We're gonna talk some fun, geeky topics and play some geek-themed improv games. We're gonna need your help in the chat. I already see a bunch of people are there. Thank you so much for watching. I am joined, as always, from Sincere Sarcasm. It is Francis Fernandez.
Hello, everybody. Hey, today I learned that Macaulay Culkin's full name is Macaulay Culkin. There you go.
Thank you for that important information. And our special guest from TBD Bytes, Rey Nation, and thank you for questing. It is Omar Najam.
Hello, everyone. And I just now learned that Macaulay Culkin's full name is Macaulay. Maybe I didn't learn it.
What?
Maybe I forgot instantly. There's too many options. But I learned at one point. I knew it.
All right. So Omar's going to join us for our geeky games here. Some fun chatting. Remember, after our normal show, we do SGU After Hours, our special post-Patreon show. Anybody who, if you're pledging $3 or more per month, you're going to get to watch that and get in the chat. And you can still do it right now if you want during the show. If you want to go over to patreon.com/supergeekedup and join us. So in the chat, Lister's says, why is Omar being a game show host with his microphone?
We were just talking about that. That's so funny. We were literally talking about how, like, this isn't like a visual anymore. I wanted to bring it back. Do I have 7 mic stands in front of me right now? Yeah. Am I fully prepared to do an audio-based game show? Of course.
There you go. In solidarity. Oh, my mic.
Everyone at home, join me. Grab your microphone, hold it as if you're a 1970s game show host.
Right.
There's nothing more fun.
If you don't have a mic, just grab your broomstick and pretend you're one of like those really old school, like, you know, things like where you grab the mic on stage and you did like the 2 hands.
That'd be amazing.
Victor says, knowing is power. Thanks, Francis. Or knowing is half the battle, you could say.
It is, yeah. Go Macaulay Culkin.
And Ariella just joined us as well in the chat. Hey, everybody. Also, what's up to Blair? We haven't seen him in a while.
Hey.
Oh, Blair says a master holding those mics. Yep.
I know, right? Yeah. The king of Michael.
What if it slips? Okay.
He's so retro. So
let's kick it off with our first super geeky question, and of course, please put your answers in the chat, folks. We want to hear from you. But Francis, we themed this one to this week. What is our geeky question?
I can't imagine what it could be. That this Sunday, we celebrate
Macaulay Culkin's birthday.
That too. We celebrate the person who pushes out of their vagina.
Come on, man. I'm not letting you do any intros anymore.
Yes, it's Mother's Day this weekend, and we're here to ask you this very question. Who are the very best television moms?
That's right, the best TV moms. By the way, let me give an actual real shout out to all the moms out there. The real life moms, our own moms, and everybody, thank you guys very much. I hope you have a great Mother's Day this Sunday. All right, but let's get to, our favorite TV moms. By the way, Lister's Mate says, Victor says, Omar is the next host of The Price is Right. Yeah, absolutely. You need the really thin mic.
Yeah. Can I fake it? Let's see here. I'll get a little quiet, but does this work?
Sort of.
That works.
Yeah.
Like it?
It sort of works. It almost works.
It almost works. If it was a microphone, it would work. Yeah.
All right, so Omar, who is your top TV mom?
So I've got 2. They're tied. I've got 2.
Oh.
The first one I'd like to mention, which I just tweeted about, is of course Joyce Summers, the mother of Buffy Summers from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Joyce has to deal with a lot, raising kids, holding down her job at the museum, paying off that mortgage. Then also, of course, sometimes her friends come back with haunted masks and raise the dead. Sometimes vampires try to break into her house. She Spike is a main villain in Buffy, and Joyce Summers faces off against Spike in the episode School Hard, and that alone, I think, earns Joyce a superpower, sort of like Shaun of the Dead, Pow Supermom, flower bouquet. So that's that's my pitch.
Bouquet. Nice. That's a good pitch, man.
My follow-up is technically from also a video game, if that's all right.
Yeah, of course.
Great. My follow-up is Cubone. Real big Cubone fan. And the story behind Cubones is so emotionally deep, like unnecessarily so, where the Cubones wear the skulls of their mothers. And that relationship is just, we don't talk about it nearly enough in the fandom. That is massive.
How do we not, really? I mean, it's...
How is that not the thing?
On display. It's
yeah.
All right, folks, keep sharing your favorite TV moms in the chat. I see Chris Hadley says Lorelai Gilmore from Gilmore Girls is my favorite TV mom. That's actually the image I used to advertise the show. I knew a lot of people would like her. Victor says the foster moms of Superman and Supergirl. Those poor women had to deal with extra rough time with those future heroes.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Great answer.
That is a great answer. Chris Hadley also says, seriously, Francis, that's how you describe Mother's Day? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yes, that's right, Chris. Take him to task. All right. It's really funny. I think Francis' mom is in the other room, actually. Well, I would say that's funny that's how you described it. Well, she's
mere feet away.
Yes. All right. So, Francis, who are some of your favorite TV moms? Or give me one at least.
Well, I'll give one because it was, I guess, my introduction to the kind of angry, ornery mom. There was a show that used to be on called Mama's Family back in the 80s.
Sure.
Vicki Lawrence was the mom. Yeah, was the mom in that. And it was kind of my introduction to more of that kind of that sitcom of those days. And she was that mom that just like she took no guff. She was that tough mom that was willing to throw stuff at you if you didn't do things like properly. She was great. It was great. It was like my introduction to that kind of that classic world of TV moms that even go further back, really. But yeah, so she's my I guess my retro. Well, I even go more to retro too, because my first thought was Morticia Addams from the Addams Family.
Nice.
Wow, what a good answer.
Yeah, that was my first thought of moms when I was thinking of moms. But yeah, I guess I don't know any modern moms because all of them are pre-1985.
That's fine. Hey, TV existed before 1985. So
that's true. Yeah.
Let me share some answers from the chat. Blair says Marge Simpson and Peggy Bundy. Chris agrees with you, says love Mama's Family, so hilarious.
Yeah.
Ariella says Mrs. Brady, Carol Brady from the Brady Bunch with all those kids. Also Piper from Charmed. She kicked butt and raised her boys. Updated Piper, I guess. A new Charmed, I guess she means. Chaz says Marion Cunningham. Happy Days, right? That's what that is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Richie Cunningham, yeah. Nicole also says Morticia Addams. She just joined us. So there you go. She agrees with you, Francis.
There you go.
Let's see. Oh, Tammy also loves Morticia. Listeners Mate has a lot of cool choices. By the way, welcome Jalou and Nicole who just joined us. Listeners Mate says Mrs. Brady, Lois Griffith, Mrs. Winslow from Family Matters. She's on my list, Harriet Winslow.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Lorelai Gilmore, Mrs. Cooper from Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a precocious child to raise, to say the least.
Yes. All right, so I was looking through lists of this stuff, online, and actually, I think I'm going to go with Vivian Banks from Fresh Prince.
Which
yes.
one?
I knew you were going to ask me. Earlier today, I was like, I'm going to choose Vivian Banks, and as soon as I said it, Francis is going to ask me which one. First one, absolutely the first one. Yeah, and I'm not dissing the second one, but it's.
Yeah, but you have to. Yeah.
It's like your doctor, Yeah. If you love David Tennant, it's not an insult
right.
to
She's my doctor. There you go.
Exactly.
But I think she's actually a great mom, right? She was kind and she really loved her kids. But also, you know what? When she had to, she put her foot down, right? And she wasn't taking any nonsense from them and letting them know what was up and putting them in place. I think she was great. And honestly, if we were talking about dads, Uncle Philip Banks is one of my all-time favorite father figures on the list.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
They were just a great mom and dad, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly all the shenanigans, like Carlton and Will get up to in certain times. And
well, I mean, yeah, Will was the,
I know,
that
but
was
then sometimes Carlton, joined the shenanigans with Will and stuff, and doing kooky things.
That's true.
It's hard to raise TV kids in any regard. I mean, even because I think that this category also has a very wide umbrella. I don't think we're being so specific. It's this strong maternal figure. Imagine raising Arnold from Hey Arnold, right? All this stuff. And I'm not saying that Arnold was a difficult child per se, but that kid went through a lot, which we know because we went through a lot with Arnold. And imagine explaining the world to a kid like that. Who's sort of just starting to experience these things. That's a tough gig. That is not easy. So absolutely hats off. I wish that I had brought a hat onto the screen. I regret this now. Yeah, it's too far away.
And you bring up the moms who are very, they're tough and they can handle all sorts of situations. I think of the mom from Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh my God, yes.
Right? I forget. I wish I could remember her name though. It's
Lois? No.
Lois?
Why am I?
I mean, it could be Lois
in the chat.
From Family Guy, but yeah, she was just. I mean, she had 4 children, including her husband, to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, Lois. That was, right? Yeah.
It was. I think Lois. What was the last name? Yeah, what was the last name?
All right. So in the chat, Johnny just joined us. Says, hello, super friends. Hey, Johnny. Thanks for watching. We got some other good choices here. Tammy says Hippolyta. So Wonder Woman's mom. That's a great choice.
Nice.
Really good choice.
Yeah.
Carrie Johnson says, for the short time she was a mom, Winona Earp for the win. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Wow. Yeah.
If you're an Earper, folks, we did a whole Earper fandom show last season. You can check out on Super Geeked Up channel. By the way, Victor earlier had said, Francis, where do babies come from? Because you're now the expert, apparently, on.
Well, apparently this bird drops it off in a sack. Just
good.
Blew my mind.
Jalou, let's see what Jalou says. Oh, are any of these listed moms MILFs?
Technically, all of them, really.
I guess it depends on if you're attracted to them or not. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a you tell us, I guess.
You're right. Yeah, that's a totally different question we can ask. Actually, thank you for the idea.
Exactly.
By the way, for me, American Pie is what introduced that term to the mainstream. Was that anywhere else though? Do you guys remember the term MILF before American Pie? I'm sure it existed, right? But was it in pop culture?
It existed, but it was never given form in a 4-letter word. Right, it was never given that. You mean
everyone just said, "Mom, I like to fuck"?
The Plato's cave answer, right? This is sort of well, did movies exist in ancient Greece? Yeah, in a way.
The hot mom, there's the hot mom.
So now I actually really want to see a Greek play where they say MILF.
Hey, it won't be difficult to fit that terminology into a lot of the Greek tragedies, let me tell you.
Plato, your mom is so attractive. I would like to have intercourse with her.
I mean, that's like a Mrs. Robinson thing, right? From The Graduate, right?
Yeah. I guess I was talking specifically about the term MILF itself, though, I guess is what I meant.
The term MILF, no, it was always hot mom.
Hot mom, yeah, that's right.
I feel like they coined it. I might be wrong. I remember being told that. I haven't seen it from an academic, scientific source, but.
So Blair beat me to it. I was just about to say this, but he says Stacy's mom had it going on.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
hard to argue.
Yeah. I love that song and that video. Actually,
that logic is just so hard to argue. But yeah, I mean. Sure. I'm certain as growing up, everyone had a friend whose mom was like, oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm at that age, and your mom is hot. So there's got to be.
It's American Pie, though. I think they did coin it.
Yeah, I think they're the ones who coined it.
That's impressive they did. I would assume other people had said it, and they just kind of popularized. But who knows? Maybe they did. They're very impressive. I love that movie, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Listeners may says, speaking of birds dropping off babies, we have to talk about Dumbo's mom. Any mom who would tear down a circus tent and sing Baby Mine to their son who has extra large ears has to be great.
There you go.
Agreed.
Yeah. Let's I mean, there's a lot of cartoon Disney mom. Well, are there actually? No, a lot of people
Actually.
in Disney
They don't have their moms, right? They're dead.
Their moms, yeah.
Sad.
I think of Bambi. No, never mind. Move on.
It is more because I'm thinking of Belle and Ariel, and it's more they have dads.
They don't have dads. Yeah, the mom for some reason.
That's weird.
I mean, think of if you think of like Mulan had a mom, but wasn't prominent. It was about the dad. Pocahontas, mom was there, just about the dad.
Yeah.
So, they're really not cool with. Even though I saw Onward, the new Pixar movie, Onward. Mom on there is great. It's played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus. It's a cool mom in that movie. Yeah, great mom. She goes into the adventure with her boys, and it's a, I'm not going to ruin it because you can see it on Disney Plus. But yeah, it's a great movie. It's a really good movie. Yeah,
watch it.
Yeah,
it's also, I heard it's got like a lot of D&D stuff. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Onward does? Oh, I got to see it.
Yeah, it's it's the foundation of that movie.
In the chat, Victor says Samantha Cain from The Long Kiss Goodnight, old action movie. Gina Davis, Samuel Jackson. I love that movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't talk about that movie.
Correct.
Gina Davis is awesome in that movie.
Uh-oh. I see. There's the MILF.
Oh, Gina Davis? Oh, dude, I had a crush on Gina Davis. Absolutely.
It gets a little complicated, but Pennywise did lay eggs.
My God.
How do we...
Speaking of mom, aliens.
There you go. You just won. That's the best mom. Yep. The most protective one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Tammy in the chat says, in high school, my mom was the hot mom. People from my school got the idea that I had a twin who was going to another school. Nope, it was my mom. It was not fun constantly explaining she was my mom, not my sister.
Oh, that's got to be tough.
Oh, yeah. She laughs about it now, though, so that's good.
Great, sure. Great.
I'm sure right in high school it was not fun at all. It's terrible.
No, I bet it wasn't.
What an interesting situation.
Oh, listen, they said Gina Davis, woohoo, she needs to come on. Oh, dude, hell yeah. I would have her on the show in a fucking minute. Absolutely.
Gina Davis is amazing. Gina Davis is a national treasure.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. I'm just going to play that clip for her. Maybe she'll come on. Gina Davis is a natural treasure.
Oh, somewhere out there she was just like, I need to call my agent.
I just thought you were going to play the movie in front of her.
What movie?
Like, no.
National Treasure?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, she should be in the third one if they ever make it.
Yeah, all right.
Which I wish they did. I'm so pissed off they never made another one.
It's right?
Supposedly it's in the works, right? I don't know. I read sometime, but...
Well, look, Nick Cage is busy being the Tiger King guy or whatever.
I don't know what that means, but...
It's all right. You don't need to know.
Blair is on fire tonight. He's like, she's in a league of her own.
Nice. Very well done.
That is well done.
There is a parking garage in Culver City where I live where the different levels are named after movies. And even though it's not the most convenient level, I will often try to go out of my way to park on the League of Their Own level, which is great.
Is it baseball themed?
It just has a painting of like a silhouette of them, and it says it. And then there's like one that says Dracula. I think it's specifically Bram Stoker's Dracula. I think it's like the ground floor.
That's the one where everyone gets mugged or like attacked by.
Wow.
Well, like it's dark or it's really dark and spooky maybe in that one. Hopefully nobody's actually getting mugged.
The man himself. Yep.
Oh man. Anyway.
So many good pop culture moms. So many.
Hard, yeah. It's hard to get away from. And it's funny because we went to movies after TV.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking about TV moms and like movie moms. There's like a lot of good movie moms.
Yeah. All right. Jalou says, so is this a SoCal SGU? At the moment, yes, all three of us are in Southern California.
Right. Yeah, it is.
So tonight says yes.
Yeah, we'll talk about Hollywood.
We're all hot. I mean, in temperature, not, whatever. I mean, Omar is obviously.
Don't sell us all
I'm
short.
Sorry, I shouldn't sell it short. You're right.
This is a very steamy stream that we have going on right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. All right, here we go. There's our TV moms, other moms. Chris told me this about Gina Davis in the chat. She's an accomplished archer. Way back in 2000, she tried out for the U.S. Olympic team. I did not know that. Cool.
That's amazing.
Wait, even more badass.
Why did they not had her do that in a movie?
Like, yeah, she should be. She should have been Katniss's mentor.
I know.
Like, yeah, have her be Hawkeye. You know what I mean? Like,
she's the new Hawkeye. She should be the new.
I mean, there is a female Hawkeye. So she could.
Is there a Marvel?
Kate Bishop.
Yes, Kate Bishop. Yeah.
Yeah. Have Gina Davis play Kate Bishop. I would love that. I will literally pay you money, Marvel Disney. I will that's how this will work. Like, you'll make the movie and then I'll give you the money.
Wait, like just give the money to go see it like a normal person, or give
like
the
I'll
money
go
to fund
it.
the movie?
But like, I am giving you money for it. You know, it's still the statement still carries weight. I just want to acknowledge it's not any different than it would be for any other movie. But
okay, good. I want it. Pitched it was like, wow, oh my God, they're gonna give us money to see a movie. Amazing.
Here's your $13.99. Enjoy. Thank you.
Pierre just joined us in the chat. Hey, Pierre, thank you for watching. And Victor says, SoCal is nice, but Ohio is a lot better. I think that's where Victor is.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this is nothing on Ohio, man. I've driven all through Ohio. Those endless hours of flat cornfields were amazing.
Hey, now. I mean, you're not wrong, but hey, now.
No, dude, I've driven multiple times through Ohio. By the way, there's some great things about Ohio, of course. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is there, you know. One of the best amusement parks, maybe the best ever. Cedar Point is in Ohio.
It's the only non-funny Warner Brothers joke I can think of that Bugs asks what's high in the middle and round at both ends.
Ohio.
It's
a really good joke.
Thank you, Bugs, for that.
So I'm sorry, Omar, were you about to chime in there?
Yeah.
Oh, about Cedar Point? All I was going to say was that while I've been sheltering in place here in Los Angeles, I have spent a lot of time going outside through the portal of YouTube, and I have ridden every single ride at Cedar Point through YouTube.
Oh, virtually?
Oh,
yeah.
But you've never been there in person?
I watched the POV videos. And it's great because I'm also not like the best roller coaster person. I'll go on them, but this way I can go on all of them and then I'm good.
We need to get you VR. We need to get you some Oculus Rift so you can really experience.
That would be amazing. My brain would not be able to comprehend because I've just been holding my phone an inch from my eyes. And that's been my experience. So we're really going to step it up.
You haven't been there in person, Omar?
No, never.
Right.
Never.
So, yeah, I honestly can't recommend enough. Johnny points out in the chat, yes, it's in Sandusky, Ohio. It is. They call it the roller coaster capital of the world, and it lives up to it. It's amazing.
Well, they can it, but yeah.
What was your favorite virtual one that you went on? Which coaster? Do you remember?
What was my favorite? It's weird because the names aren't as prominent, but there was like a...
So two of the biggest ones that I really liked were Top Thrill Dragster and Millennium Force, I believe is what it's called. But...
Yeah, Millennium Force is pretty great. Although, didn't we get one out here? No, that was Maximum Throttle. Sorry. This is becoming a really nerdy roller coaster conversation.
You guys just want me to play... I just want to play Roller Coaster Tycoon now. That's all I want to do right now.
What a classic.
That is a good game. Blair, by the way, says Cedar Point is amazing. And he says that's coming from a former rides manager from one of their sister parks. I didn't know, Blair, you did that. That's super cool.
What does a rides manager do? Oh, well.
He goes on all the rides and makes sure they're fine.
No, I'm genuinely curious because I've never heard of roller coaster manager or a ride manager before. So
imagine Blair coming off a roller coaster though and being like, "Not fun enough. You're all fired."
Exactly. That's right. He's like, five more upside down spinning loops. Another 100 feet on that drop.
I noticed a lack of corkscrews. You're all fired.
Oh man.
All right. Blair says I was the boss.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. See, a manager is a boss.
Well, yeah, okay, but I mean, No,
I know. No. Well, I like our ideas better. I think they're more fun for what he should be doing. All right. 12 rides in their staff reported to me is what he said. All right. I like how the rides reported to him.
Yeah. Maximum Force, how was it today?
Yes.
Well,
this little kid threw up on me, but that was kind of gross.
someone spit out gum during the drop and it hit somebody in the back. It's just, oh man, what are you gonna do? And I only say that because I did that once.
You dropped your gum on a ride? You came out of your mouth?
So a ride in here at Six Flags Magic Mountain called the Superman ride. And the Superman ride just goes up and then you go back down. Well, I thought it'd be funny at the top, right before you reach the top, is to spit out the gum that was in my mouth. And it hit while we were going up too. So of course it hits everyone on its way back.
Wait. It hit everyone behind you, not just one person?
Well, it was on the way up and I was in the front. And I'm
it didn't just stick to somebody, it just kept ricocheting off?
Well, yeah, it wasn't sticky gum. It was like chewed, it was just over.
How did you hear like people like shouting or something?
Everyone was already screaming. I was like, I'm wondering if it's going to get into anyone's mouth. That was like my goal.
Gross.
But unfortunately, I don't think it happened because nobody said anything afterwards. But somebody did say, somebody spit out gum. So that's what I heard after the ride. But during the ride, I don't know. I would have loved to have heard somebody go like, oh my God, I have some gum.
Wait, was that your goal to hit people with it?
Yeah, I was an asshole.
So you were how old? Like last year?
Yes. No, I was like 19.
Okay, that's really old still. They're gonna say you were 8.
No, I was.
You're an adult at 19.
Here's the thing: you did that when you were 19. We understand. You've only gotten better with your gum spitting skills. I believe that in a couple months you can go in Superman and you can get right in someone's mouth. I feel like you're only gotten more attuned with your abilities to spit it out.
I've gotten so good that it'll go in several people's mouths. Actually, it's just how good I am. It's like we all made out with each other. It's great.
Oh, that's what Jalou just says. You're going for the indirect kiss achievement. I'm never sitting behind you on a roller coaster.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. I am terrible.
Oh, wow. Chris just says, Chris is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It says, first time, long time I saw snow. Almost never. I guess it snowed there. Wow, that's cool.
Wow.
I wouldn't mind that right here, right now, actually.
Like now? Where it's like
I think he's talking about it. I guess, so tell us, maybe sometime recently? I don't know. Wow. That's awesome.
Hey, it's 95 out here. It's
you're saying in Memphis they were getting some snow too at some point. All right.
Send it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Send
exactly.
it. We'll take some.
Maria just joined us. Hey, Maria. Great. This is late, but at least getting to catch some. Yeah, we only did the first segment so far. We have lots to do. We actually got talking about amusement parks. That's how we got on that.
No, stop it. Stop it, both of you.
Okay, excuse me, mister. Let me share my really long gum story.
It wasn't that long.
It was because we had to chastise you about it.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Yeah. You have to chastise. Well, yeah. Well,
Chris says it snowed there a few years ago. All right, Chris, you got me all excited. I thought it was snowing there right now. That's cool. That's still cool that it snowed a few years ago.
That is pretty cool.
All right. Okay. Well, oh my God. Julie says it was 102 degrees a mile from the water here in San Diego. Oh, I had no idea it was so hot here. I thought it was only in the 80s, they said. No wonder I've been so sweaty today.
Oh my gosh.
If we're glistening today, it's because of the heat. It's not because someone sprayed us down.
Early summer glow. Yeah.
All right, let's do our first geeky improv game. This is called Superhero Sound Effects, one of our favorites. So, folks, here's what we need from you in the chat. Give us the names of made-up superheroes. So, not real superheroes like Spider-Man or Rogue, but kooky-sounding ones that don't exist. And then Omar and I are going to play those superheroes. We're going to pick 2 of those, play them in this game. We also need a kooky-sounding crisis, so you can put those in the chat too. Made-up superheroes and ridiculous crises. And then Francis is going to do double duty today. He's going to provide the sound effects for both of us. He is ready to go. He's excited.
Yeah, more of the, what was it, a binary number man or whatever?
We did do that one, right?
I remember binary number man. Yeah, I'll do more modem sounds for you. More than happy to do that.
Jalou, you guys are quick today. Jalou has Runaway Man and The Farter. Blair again is continuing his streak of being funny. Vampire the Buffy Slayer.
That's amazing.
Okay, that's funny. Okay.
Listeners Mate says Sergeant Laserdisc and Captain DVD. Hey, guess what, Listeners Mate? One of those, I won't tell you which, we actually used in our WonderCon video that we did. Omar and I were in a scene with one of those characters, and it's not up online yet, but I'll tell you when they post it, and you'll get to see it. We used all your guys' suggestions when we did that recording for WonderCon.
Was it Commander Betamax?
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make it a surprise. I won't tell him exactly which one. Jalou says Big Burp Man, or just Big Burp. Oh, Pierre, God. Grandfather Clock Boy. Victor, Hot Air Babe. Super Snorter. Oh, here's Captain Betamax from Chris. Chief Helicopter. Okay.
I like they have to have like a
position
name, yeah.
Star Lost Captain, Toilet Paper Man from Johnny. All right, any of those you like there, Omar?
There was several, all of them, obviously. These are all incredible. What was the something girl?
There was Hot Air Babe. There was
Hot Air Babe.
Is that who you want to be?
I don't know how that's gonna manifest, but there's something about, maybe it's just because I watched Around the World in 80 Days, but Hot Air Babe.
Did you just watch the one with Jackie Chan?
No, the original.
Oh, okay. Because we were talking about the Jackie Chan one recently.
Oh, really? Oh, because of Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
Yeah. Well, and also because of Jackie Chan. And last week was all Jackie Chan movies.
A little twofer then, yeah. I'll take Hot Air Babe.
Okay, great. So you're hot. So now, folks, you can start putting in some crises that they have to solve. I got to pick somebody here.
And it's just to double check. It's specifically Hot Air Babe.
It is. You can change it if you want, but no. Babe is exactly what the thing says.
Those words will happen, and it will be to the letter of the law.
Oh, all right.
Okay, the letter of the law. Nice. All right. Oh God, Jalou says Sir Humps a lot. Come on.
Oh my God. Don't make me make those noises.
I'm super tempted to pick that one. But I guess I'll go with Toilet Paper Man.
Toilet Paper Man.
Yeah, from Johnny, who suggested that one. And Victor suggested Hot Air Babe. So thank you guys. Thank you everybody. These are all good suggestions. So now we need some suggestions for crises for Hot Air Babe and Toilet Paper Man to solve. Listeners Mate says all the lasers are broken in their DVD Blu-ray players. Oof, that's rough.
So it's a good thing we all went digital.
Yeah, there you go.
Lasers anymore. Lasers, you guys.
We used to fire light at the disc.
Yeah, right? What's a CD?
Well, that's interesting, though. I don't know. A while back, I kind of was thinking that because everything's digital, Blu-ray are probably the last physical. Well, in terms of I don't know if we're going to ever create another thing that's better than that. That's going to become really popular.
USB dongles.
You think doing it digitally? You think?
I think if you're gonna, the only physical media that's going to be digital, I think are going to be USB dongles because they're compact. You can put them, they have ones that like you can put on your keychain, which weirds me out because it's like you're just going to bust it up. It's not going to be usable, 20 minutes after you buy it. But I think that's going to be. I think that's the one thing people like to exchange still, are USBs. It's small, compact. You don't have to worry about it.
All right. So now we got plenty of things there as we were talking about that. A lot of great things here, folks. Thank you. I'm going to combine two of these. Tammy says saving Southern California from a blizzard.
Okay.
And Chris says a shortage of Doritos. So we're going to work both those. We're trying to save SoCal from a blizzard and a shortage of Doritos.
Well, the blizzard was caused by the shortage of Doritos.
Oh, real? Oh, well, I can't wait to see how that's going to happen. That would happen.
I just make the noises. You guys make the story.
Okay.
Well, now we have to thanks to you. Thanks a lot.
I think I've got it. Okay. There's actually a way we can do this.
Okay. So we have Hot Air Babe played by Omar, Toilet Paper Man played by myself. The crisis is there's a shortage of Doritos and a blizzard in Southern California. We must save the day. Francis is going to provide all the sound effects in this scene. Let's take it away. Hot Air Babe, please stop making those noises.
Well, I can't help it considering I'm a pig-shaped hot air balloon. How would you ever think that I'd be able to do that?
You're right. Of course, what else would you be except a pig-shaped hot air balloon?
But let me let me do you a favor and open up the window so the natural ambience of the Southern California atmosphere will.
Good. I want to work on my tan.
Okay, great. Let me just go ahead and open these heavy curtains here. Here we go. And let me unlatch the window. Here we go. And let me take the bolt off the window. Very important.
Wow, thank God we have so much protection here in our base.
Yeah, let me do a quick ocular scan. Here we go. There we go. And now I can open the window. All right, opening the window. Computer, open the window. Oh my gosh, toilet paper man. Look outside.
Oh my God, it's a blizzard. It's actually a blizzard of Doritos.
Oh my gosh. It's a blizzard. It is a blizzard of Doritos. All the cool ranch seem to have congealed into a storm. This is unheard of, toilet paper man.
Oh, listen, I'm gonna use my toilet paper to plaster over the window to keep all the cold air out.
That's a good idea.
Oh, I have an automatic toilet paper roll thing here. It was very effective.
God, that was so quick. The technology you come up with, I just can't even wrap my head around it.
Listen, I'm still really cold. I don't think that's really keeping the coldness out, though. Even
no,
though
and
it's
imagine
2-ply toilet paper.
Yeah, that was 2-ply.
Yes, I only use the best as toilet paper man.
Oh my God, you can hear the wind coming through the sheets. Listen. My gosh,
and there's also somebody out there having an asthma attack.
Is that someone? Or let me peek through the paper really quickly. I don't.
Doritos. I'm so hungry. I need some Doritos.
Who is that? Hello, sir.
I'm stuck in this blizzard and there are no Doritos. What am I going to do? Oh, hi guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's our neighbor, Bob.
Oh my gosh, we gotta save Bob. We gotta come up with a plan and save Bob.
I know he's getting covered in all the snow.
So much snow and no Doritos.
So okay, if this blizzard, let me quickly put on my thinking cap. Remember the thinking cap that I made last episode?
Oh right.
The really loud one.
It was super bulky and it made all these weird noises.
Yeah, that one. I'm strapping it on right now. Here we go, and I'm turning it on. Yeah, there it is. There's the thinking cap. Yeah, the dots are coming through better now. Okay, here's what I'm thinking.
Okay, yes. What is it?
If this was caused by Cool Ranch, is there another flavor that we can maybe balance out the weather patterns with of Doritos and get those instead?
Oh, that's brilliant. Is there like a spicy hot Dorito?
There's a nacho one, right? Isn't that one?
Yes, nacho Doritos.
Right?
That's great.
I downloaded the Center app, the Chris Hemsworth workout app, and so my diet has changed a lot in the last few weeks. So my memory of such things is not so great.
Good for you. Good for you, hot air babe. I'm glad you're getting in shape.
I'm not used to this.
That's a great PSA.
Bob, one sec. We're gonna help you out.
Bob, we're talking about getting fit. Hang on, all right?
Yeah, 1 second. It's really great. You get like a 7-week trial. It's pretty great. Like Chris Hemsworth reads meditation tapes to kids. That's a nice thing.
All right, listen. You know what also we had in the last episode? The super generate anything erator, which can make anything out of nothing. So listen.
Oh, yeah.
We can create the Nacho Doritos.
Yeah.
There's also a machine that makes even louder and weirder noises than your thinking cap.
Okay, it's powering up. There we go. And then we want to make spicy nacho Doritos. Is that right?
That's right. I'm going to program it.
Spicy, spicy, spicy. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Spicy, spicy.
It's so funny how it sings that no matter what product we make. This one just happened to work out.
I know. Okay, look, it made the Doritos. We have the nacho Doritos.
Okay. Now, we can't go outside because I'm a balloon, so I'll get blown away.
And my toilet paper will not protect me. It's not thick enough.
We're going to have to make
throw the Doritos to Bob? Or wait, do we have like a cannon we can put them in and like shoot them into Bob's mouth?
No, we don't have a cannon, but we can make a cannon in the crazy making machine that we have.
Okay.
Program a cannon.
All right, here I go. Programming again.
Spicy.
Yeah, that's what it works. So it's back to normal.
All right, here I've got the cannon. Here, why don't you take it?
All right, I've got it in my giant balloon claws.
I'll pour the Doritos into it.
There we go. And now you can
there's a lot of nails in there too. I hope that you doesn't mind that.
Good to weigh down the Doritos. That's because otherwise they'll just fly away. This is like Twister. Remember with Dorothy too? So let's go ahead and you need to just pack in the cannon really quickly to make sure it's like an old-timey cannon.
Yep. Here I go. Luckily, I have my Revolutionary War powder keg thing here.
All right. I'm aiming the cannon at the window.
Bob, open your mouth really wide.
Okay.
Receptacle. All right. This says on the cannon that when we light it and it fires, it's gonna sound like a '90s TV catchphrase, just like a random '90s TV's catchphrase. Is that okay, Toilet Paper Man?
Yeah, of course. That's the way we programmed it.
What like a sitcom or a cartoon or a movie or anything, just one of those lines.
I can't. You know what? I can't remember which one we did. I can't wait to hear it.
It's out in one ear, out the other with me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fire in 3, 2, 1.
Did I do that?
Oh, it worked!
Doritos, yeah.
Listen, look, all the snow is melting. We've saved the day.
Oh my gosh. Reminds me of that time we were in Baton Rouge a few years ago. You remember that, Toilet Paper Man?
Oh my God, I can't believe it snowed there. It was crazy.
How long ago?
Anyway, here, Bob, catch this gum. And scene.
What?
All right, that's it. Very good. That might have been the best one we've ever done, actually, that game.
Oh my gosh, we got to sell that to a studio. We got to make sure we keep the rights, everybody.
We do. Hey, well, here we go. It's been recorded, folks. You heard it here first.
Spicy.
That was so... That's going to be in my head for the next 7 years.
Oh, God.
All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Chris says, LOL, guys. Nice. Chris, I'm sure enjoyed. You worked in the Baton Rouge where he lives.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jalou has said, haha, really? A PSA? Yes, I thought the PSA was fantastic. All right. Very good. That was awesome. That was super fun. All right, folks. We're going to do some other games later on. We're going to do One True Pairing. We're going to have some nice, funny, romantic pairings we're going to try to make.
Ooh la la.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of romance, we're going to talk about our favorite movie and TV kisses. Chris says that was the best one you guys ever did. Loved it. Thank you, Chris.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
That's
what an honor.
Love hearing that. Really appreciate it. All right. So, okay. So here we go. Let's talk to Omar here first, though. Let's see what he's up to and all the cool stuff he's doing before we continue on. So, sure. Omar, what do you want to start with? Do you want to start with Thank You for Questing? Tell people about that.
Sure, yeah, absolutely, because I've got a few RPG adventures going on right now. One is Thank You for Questing. It's a show where I hang out with Mia Rosella, Chris Bramante, who's been on here before, Kelly Nugent, who's been on here before, and we are making up stories as we go. We did a year-long campaign where every month got a land that was inspired by like a holiday or the sensation of it. And they go through and they're these zany characters that we just made up stuff. And it's a lot of fun. Annalise Nelson does the music, which is just incredible. And then if you're a fan of it, but the show ended because we did just a year run, right now, because we're all sheltering in place, we decided to release a brunch shot, which is our play on a one shot. And so they are in Happy Mouse Park right now, which is our knockoff, legally distinct Disneyland, which is a ton of fun.
I love Happy Mouse Park.
Yeah, so they're right now in Happy Mouse Park. And if you like legally distinct different things, I've also I'm working on a show right now called Off Day Campaigns, which Blair is on, playing a cleric to the deity Meg Ryan. And that is the one where it's 5e characters just popping into random things, like different worlds. So we just did Hunger Games, we did Ghostbusters a little while back. I think we're doing Star Trek next week. So
that's amazing. That's awesome.
That's also, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Sweet. And then what about, you want to say TBD Bytes, Rey Nation?
if you got a cable subscription or a digital antenna, you can check out TBD Bytes. You can search you can go to tbd.com to find out exactly what's going on with that. It's like fun videos. We could just get to hang out and watch YouTube videos together and hear commentary, and it's a blast. And then also Rey Nation with also Kelly Nugent and Vanessa Gritton and a few other wonderful hosts, Hector and Cam and Vivian. And we just talk about nerdy stuff. So if you're looking for it, I believe you can search for it on Amazon and iTunes. But also if you have a cable package and you have the El Rey channel, you can watch that. And we're on TV talking about nerd stuff.
Awesome. And by the way, folks, Vanessa Gritton was going to be on today, but unfortunately her internet went out just before the show. But we will have her on another episode. So we definitely want to have her on. And you will see her. She's in our WonderCon Super Geeked Up episode that Omar was also part of. So you'll see her in that once WonderCon puts it up online. And don't worry, we'll tell you all about that when that happens. We'll share the links. Because that was a lot of fun to do. All right. And Omar Najam is where you can follow him on Twitter.
Yeah. Come hang out.
Francis, why are you squinting? Like, what's going on?
You should follow him.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice.
Oh my gosh, the intimidation.
Hey, Rachel just joined us in the chat. Says, I'm here. All right, Rachel, so great to see you. Thanks for watching. All right, so there you go. There's Omar. Folks, before we go into our other games, remember, it's time to do a super shout out to our awesome patrons. Hey, Francis, do you want to list out who our $10 a month or more patrons are, who we shout out every week?
Yes, we want to give a lovely geek shout out to the following: Marie and Justin Duran from KLI Brand. Thank you so much. Craig Allen Poole, you're the best. Rachel J, you're awesome. Victor Snyder, you're amazing. Nicole B, you're fantastic. Kyle Schwab, you're the best. And Cithos, you're brilliant.
I really like how you did a different adjective for everyone. We gotta do that every show now.
That was impressive. Yeah,
that was awesome. No, I really like that. That was great, man. And thank you, of course, to everybody who's supporting us on Patreon. We really appreciate it. Again, this is the link you can go to if you're interested. Patreon.com/supergeekedup. And remember, if you pledge at the $3 amount or more, you can join us tonight and every week for SGU After Hours, where we, do an extra half an hour or more. Even like last week, I think it was 45 minutes because we kept talking. But we do a lot of extra content for you guys. And we also do our special fandom episodes every month. Actually, on Friday, Francis and I did our very first one, where it was all about Harry Potter. We did 2+ hours of everything Harry Potter. So that was a lot of fun.
Oh, so you both stayed light, because I have a feeling you both could talk much longer.
You are correct.
Do I have to get my wand back again? Like, I got a wand back.
He had it out for that.
Wand back down.
All right, folks. And again, remember, you can also support us on Super Chat, which is a thing on YouTube. If you go on the bottom, you can do a Super Chat in any amount and support us that way as well. We really appreciate all you guys very much. Let's go on to our second super geeky question. By the way, Victor says, I'm okay with being called amazing each week. So there you go, Francis. He enjoyed that. And Maria says, love that, Francis. And of course says, awesome. Oh, Johnny says, that's right. Because you did that one time, you did the poem thing. Johnny calls you the poet laureate now. So Johnny says, write a poem about them for next show, Francis.
God. That
would be impressive. To write a poem working them all in.
I'll work on it.
All right, good. No, Johnny, you're not. She says you're a lower tier contributor. We appreciate all our contributors very much.
You.
I don't care how much it is. It's a huge help, guys. So thank you very much for doing
that. Just being here in the chat is contributing to this show. So thank you so much for being
watching and contribute. You're right. That's how we do our games, but you guys awesome suggestions and comments.
And we can't do this without you.
No, I can't imagine, actually, honestly. And actually, it's funny, I think about it in the earlier days of SGU, actually probably 3 years ago or more. We didn't do YouTube chat. We did Google Hangouts, so it was all through Twitter. All the comments came through Twitter. So I was sharing them, but people couldn't really, respond to each other that way as well. So I love having the chat, man. It's such a great way to bring people together.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah. So thanks for being here, folks. All right, here's our next geeky question. What are the best movie and TV kisses? All right. Yeah, so let's see. And Maria says, oh, it's all of us, right? Yes, you're all amazing. Absolutely. So here, folks, tell us which kisses in movies and TV you really like the best. So here, I'll the first one that came to my mind, which probably a lot of people will, but is of course Han and Leia.
Yes.
But, however, I'm gonna say most people will probably think about the Empire Strikes Back kiss. I would think perhaps, and that's awesome. But actually, my favorite one is actually in early parts of Return of the Jedi when she's dressed as the bounty hunter Boushh or however you say it, and then she takes the mask off and she's like, someone who loves you, you know, like, and then they kiss, and that I love that one so much. It's so good. It's such a great moment because when I first watched it, I was like, oh my god, who is this bounty hunter? I had no idea it was her. It was so good.
The opening to Jedi is its own movie. Like that.
Thank you. That's what I always say. It's like the best opening ever.
It's like, I love the trilogy. You mean the 4 movies? Because that whole thing is such a journey, and just, Leia coming in hot is amazing. It's just traveling in. It's just such a great energy. And then she saves Han, which I think like is such a great turn from New Hope. So that kiss just carries so much. It's great. Great answer.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. That's why I have him on the show, just because he tells me he likes my answers. All right. So in the chat, Johnny says, yeah, I thought this might be a good choice. Upside down Spidey kiss in the first Spider-Man. Absolutely. Good old Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst there. Maria has the other Spider-Man and MJ, Tom and Zendaya.
The awkward bridge
I've never seen that yet. Is it? What's the kiss? Is it like a more normal kiss or what?
They are literally teenagers.
Spider-Man during the kiss?
Huh?
What are you talking? I don't know. So I don't know what you're talking about. No.
I'm trying to remember. Is he in the suit or not?
Is he in the suit or not? Is what I'm asking.
He's in the suit without the mask.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's what I was asking. That's what
he's in London, right? That's when this takes place. Yeah.
Oh, so the recent one. Okay, I got you.
At the Towers Bridge, not the London
Bridge. She's holding a mace from a museum. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's a fun little bit. Yeah, that was cool.
All right. Tammy says, yes, I love the unfrozen Han and Leia kiss. All right. And then let's see. Oh, Rachel had said Alias Sydney Bristow. So I love that. And I'm assuming she's Michael Vaughn is who the choice would be there because they got together.
Or it's just a drop down menu. Every Alias kiss. Every Sydney kiss.
But I actually loved that relationship of Vaughn and Sydney. That was great. I love that show. It's a great choice. What else we got here? Maria says, I like the awkward bridge kiss. It's so sweet. And Jalou says the upside down one, and also the rain kiss in Notebook.
Oh, sure.
So as I was looking at like kisses online, like that one kept coming up, that image. Even though I haven't seen it, but I was like, it looks like a damn good kiss.
I wrote to you every day. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. I've got a little back-to-back one.
Okay, yeah.
A TV 2 movie back-to-back in an interesting way. And so I was just finishing up Schitt's Creek, which is a very fun show, and it ends in. This is not a spoiler. It's fun. There's some twists and turns, but just go in expecting to be happy because it's a fun show. But if you don't want to know, then cover your ears. 3, 2, 1. The David and Patrick wedding kiss is legitimately like one of the best TV moments. It's so good, just them at their wedding. And then what I loved is that one of my favorite movie kisses is with Mickey and Mitch in A Mighty Wind, when they're singing their song at the end, and then there's a kiss at the end of the rainbow, and they've been broken up and they're separated and they have to kiss on stage, and it's just a really big moment. So seeing both of those actors then being a TV show with David and Patrick, I was just like, this is many layers for me. This is great. Just good kissing throughout. Good job, everyone.
What a movie to reference. Wow.
Good kissing throughout.
Yeah, that's a good pull. I don't know how many people have seen that movie. That's unfortunate. People need to watch that movie.
If we can get that number up tonight, that would be great. I'll feel real good. If there's like a Mighty Wind is trending on iTunes, we'll have done a great thing.
Nice. In the chat, Maria says, love the Elias, and yes, that couple. All right, awesome. Vaughn and Sydney. Johnny says, Jake and Kate's first kiss in Lost.
Oh, sure.
So Listener's Mate says the kiss from Aliens. Oh, wait, that's just a multi-mouth alien getting too close to Sigourney Weaver. All right.
I mean,
the good. I thought it was like going to be a face hugger thing where it was just like, yeah, the John Hurt kiss. Look, oh no.
Blair says the kiss from the Princess Bride.
Yes.
Which is right. That's what is it? What is the line? There's been like 3 or 4 famous kisses or something of all time, and this one blew all of them away, right? Something like
Oh,
that.
right. Yeah. Do we have any Ferris Bueller and Sloane answers in chat?
Not yet, no.
But
Maria says Daredevil and Karen Page in the Netflix series.
There's a lot of chemistry.
Yeah. All right, Francis, what's some of your choices?
Mulder and Scully in the X-Files.
Oh yeah, they finally do, right? Like way in the end of the series.
Kiss, like, in the end of, near the end of the series, and it's like, because it's that if they will they won't they, and then they finally kiss, and it's like, oh well, there you go, they got it. It's kind of weird. It's like that's one thing they finally got out of the way. God, like finally, the tension's been there forever. Glad they finally took care of it. I think the most famous one was because I can think of that was on movies because it won an award from MTV. I want to say it was the Sarah Michelle Gellar, Selma Blair kiss in Cruel Intentions.
I'm so glad you mentioned that.
That's on my list too.
Because didn't that win award for best kiss and like MTV?
The MTV Awards.
It literally won the award for best kiss.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, I actually forgot about that until I again was looking online for like famous kisses, and that one came up.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember, like, again, I was probably a good age for this, but I remember watching that. I was like, I don't know, like everybody at the time I think was talking about like how that was the hottest kiss ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I wouldn't really disagree with that at the time.
It was one of the very first times in the film that I've seen where they lingered on it. Like they lingered on.
Oh, dude, that was a super long, deep tongue in the mouth kiss.
I don't know let's see. No, I knew about that then. Okay, never mind. I was like, did I know that was a thing people did? Because if I was younger, I think I would have been surprised. Oh, wow. People do that kind of stuff. That's weird. But yeah, okay. But yeah.
So very opposite of Cruel Tensions. Let's go to a nice sweet one. Tammy Anderson says the E.T. kiss where he has to get on a step stool.
Oh, yeah.
That's very nice. Let's see. Oh, Blair says Tony and Angela from Who's the Boss. There we go.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Johnny says Inara and Mal in Firefly.
Oh, you talk about ratcheting up the chemistry for the longest time. And then it turns out that was all just poison lipstick, so,
Francis, I think you inspired Blair because then he's now mentioning the Wild Things one with Denise Richards and Nev Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
That was also very, very
That's iconic. It's iconic. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jalou says the Cruel Intentions kiss was hot. H-A-W-T is how he spells it.
Yeah. I like that instills a British accent from you, though. I like that.
Is that what I did? Okay, great. That's how I guess I have to say hot. Hot.
Rather hot. Yes.
All right. Oh, Chris says my best kiss is at the end of That Thing You Do. Tom Everett Scott and Liv Tyler.
Oh, great answer. That's really good. Do we got any Cap and Peggy answers there?
No, but Johnny says Omar nailed it.
One.
Whatever you said, Omar.
Thanks.
R.E. Firefly.
Oh, okay. That just in general, though. I'm going to print that out and frame it.
Chaz says Spock and Uhura in the Star Trek 2009 movie.
Yeah, because that was surprising. Yeah.
Oh, there were a couple, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to add, so I guess there's actually a lot of choices I could make from Love Actually. But the one I'm going to do, my favorite relationship in Love Actually is the one between the characters of Jamie and Aurelia, which is Colin Firth and Lucia Moniz, where he's the writer and she's like the kind of housekeeper and stuff.
Yep.
And I just love that relationship so much. And there's so much funny moments where they don't understand each other's languages until the end. But at the end, finally, he runs in to find her and they kiss, and it's a great kiss. And I love it, and I'm so happy they got together because I wanted the whole movie.
And that movie has the best and worst kisses in that film.
Wait, what do you think are the worst ones?
The one with Keira Knightley and what's his face when he is like trying to,
like the friend of her husband.
Yeah,
break up the marriage.
So that's funny. That was actually on somebody's online best list.
No, that's terrible. She's married to your best friend, dude. Leave it alone.
I'm trying to remember. Was it just kind of like a friendly kiss, or do you think she actually liked him?
They implied it.
I think it was more just like she appreciated what he was trying to do for her.
But she shouldn't have done it anyway, though.
Let's assess the situation in general really quickly.
He's like, Summer's like, let's break it down, guys.
He set up like this huge band procession at a wedding that looked like it was populated mostly by the band. Right. I have a feeling that like there's way more going on between those two. And it's just like one of those, like, yeah, she got married, and he's like, oh, thanks, man. You know, I'm married to Keira Knightley. This is so great. But you can clearly tell that she was like, I made a huge mistake.
Oh, you mean she made a mistake marrying the guy she married?
Yeah, because he's just like, you know, not. I don't know. It's tough to say.
But then don't see. There's not enough in there really.
They don't do a lot with that relationship actually in that movie.
No, well, yeah, because they concentrate on the best friend and her. That's like the relationship.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even that whole like that segment, I think doesn't get quite as much as some of the other segments.
Oh yeah,
sure, yeah.
What I feel bad though is that the whole wedding video is ruined because the guy only did the videos of her.
He just zoomed in.
Like that husband's family is gonna be so pissed.
Yeah. Well, they didn't come to the wedding, so you know. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure we do see them at one point. So.
Terrible.
All right, so let's see. Chris says my mom loves Love Actually. She also loves Sleepless in Seattle. You've Got Mail.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Johnny says now, Francis, you are the prude laureate now.
Oh.
Actually, no. First off, Francis makes a great point. I totally agree. You should not be kissing other dudes if you're married.
Well, yeah.
I just took it more as a friend kiss, but.
I don't know. It was the whole like I have the card thing, and like I mean, no, I still think even if you're friends, no.
Right,
he needs to cool it and take one film class. You know what I mean? Like he needs to learn how to zoom out, maybe once or twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do panorama shot or something.
Yeah.
Show the room a little bit, or at least if you're going to zoom in on her, zoom in on other people too, so it doesn't seem like you're obsessed.
I love close-ups. I'm just a close-up guy. Yeah.
Look at Margaret eating this cake. Like, okay, all right. He just likes to zoom. I get it now. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how she'll explain it to her husband.
That's his toolkit. Michael Bay, swishes the camera around as someone's getting out of a car. He zooms.
Yeah. Yeah. He zooms. Yeah,
I'm the Michael Bay of Zooms.
I'm the Michael Bay of Zooms. There are many impersonators, but there's only one wedding photographer that'll stay on the bride like me, and that's.
I like that he even animated some explosions in the background to give himself that Michael Bay of Zooms.
Wait, did he really?
No.
Okay, all right. I thought he missed something. I was like, awesome. He added a lens flare just to.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, he just puts in all the all the tropes.
All right. Julie says, "Love Actually." Why does that sound familiar? Well, it's a very well-known romantic. What would you call it? Romantic drama, I guess.
It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, and it also kicked off like all the multi-narrative things of that era. Like Valentine's Day kind of came after that. And it was like one or two. It was like, let's follow 30 people.
That's true. Yeah, there's like, Julie, so there's like, if you haven't seen it, I don't know, maybe 7, 8 different storylines going or something, like.
Yeah.
Going through the whole thing. But it's all about relationships and love, basically, and all the different kind of ways you could think of that going together.
Mm-hmm.
Even in porn.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny, actually, that one.
Yeah.
And it's The Hobbit.
Yeah.
And
Watson.
It's
Bilbo himself.
It's Bilbo.
Oh, is that what it means?
Was that before? That was before he was. Oh, way before, yeah. Because I wish they worked in a Bilbo line if it was after he was that.
That would have been mind-blowing. That would have been incredible.
All right. Yeah, I highly recommend it if you haven't ever seen Love Actually, though. It's one of my all-time favorite. Maybe my favorite, actually, probably is romantic movie.
It is, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
All right. Any last movie, TV kisses we want to throw in there before we move on?
Ghost? The one from Ghost, because it involves a ghost?
Mm-hmm.
Demi Moore kisses a ghost?
Yeah. Well, and Dirty Dancing ain't bad either. If we're talking about Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Yeah.
There's a character I think in that movie named Francis. So yeah.
Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, I think so.
What is he? Is he one of the dudes who's in the club?
Actually, I think it's one of the girls.
Oh, so Francis with an ES.
Yeah. There's too many. I mean, because a lot of it. There's a lot of. I know. The funny thing is, you don't see a lot of it, and I understand why. I suppose you don't really see a lot of iconic kisses in sci-fi fantasy, really.
Right? Yeah.
Like you think Aragorn in Lord of the Rings would have kissed somebody, but I don't remember him kissing anybody.
Yeah, Han Leia for me is absolutely the best in that genre.
I know Samwise kisses his bride at the end of Lord of the Rings, but
he's got to kiss Arwen, right?
There must be a kiss.
There has to be.
There has to be. But notice how unmemorable it is, though. Like we don't remember when it happened. It's just like,
wait, Corey, how could I forget this, Francis? I try to talk about this every show. Mad Mardigan and Sorsha from Willow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Very good pull.
I love that relationship.
Yeah.
Very, very good pull.
Jalou says, Hobbit porn? Hairy feet everywhere?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Well, now I don't want to watch it.
I'm glad we got that suggestion after sound effects.
Yeah.
Jalou says the Casper kissing, like Casper the ghost?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when he becomes a real... Yeah.
Is that Christine Ricci? Is that
Christina Ricci, yeah.
And he becomes a real person?
Well... Yeah. He does at the end, but I'm pretty sure there is also a ghost kiss because there's a big argument, and it's a little awkward now to have. But like, a lot of people are just like, real boy Casper or ghost Casper, because Ghost Casper's a little more endearing than real boy Casper, for some reason. At least that's some consensus. So it's.
How old was Christine Ricci then? Was she a teenager or?
Oh yeah,
I'd imagine so.
And then was he supposed to be a teen too? Like.
Yeah, he's he's like a child, right?
10
like
10 or like that.
Oh, but they're kind of all right. I got it.
I think they're both supposed to be the same age.
Okay. All right. Good.
This isn't a blank check situation. Don't worry. This is
okay. Cool. Let's see. Oh, Maria says I've only seen the memes and gifs from Love Actually, but I've never actually watched the movie, and I love Andy Lincoln. Oh, Maria, I cannot recommend it enough. There you go. That's.
Oh, Andy Lincoln. Yeah. Of what do you call it? Walking Dead fame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and Zoom King.
Which one?
And he's the Zoom King. He's the Michael Bay of Zooms.
Right. The Zoom King. Marie also says yes, love Willow. All right, yeah, fellow Willow lover.
Sequel to Love Actually. Sequel to Love Actually, the Zoom King.
it's like the Scorpion King spin-off of The Mummy Returns, but.
That's a spin-off of Love Actually.
Yeah. Oh, man.
They're all connected, folks. They're all connected. Think about it.
All right, we got one last one in the chat here. Johnny says, Crichton and Aries first kiss on Farscape?
Farscape. I still need to watch Farscape. I haven't watched Farscape.
Very pull.
Francis, you're coming a little lower, just so you know.
Oh, sorry. That was just me. Just like, yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Oh, Marie says, all right, adding Love Actually to her list. Excellent.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's a good...
It's time to do our next game. Francis, what is that?
We like our games, and we like our kissing, and we like our pairings. And this time, we're going to go with the one true pairing as we choose a character from a specific fictional universe. And then we have to argue why our chosen character would be the best romantic pairing with the character suggested by the audience. So I see that we have some suggestion of universes here.
Yeah, so I made up some universes. We got two here. The first one, so last week, one of our geeky questions was who's your favorite blue character? So I figured, why not choose some blue characters for our first pairing? So all these characters have to be blue. All right.
Perfect. Perfect.
Although I will say, we always get so first off, feel free to put some blue characters in the chat, folks. And then we'll see what we get. We might just take some from you. We're definitely going to take the fourth one from you, the one we have to argue against. But we also may take some of the other ones. But also, you guys can start thinking about some blue characters if you like as well. But we need some blue characters in the chat. Lister's Mate says She-Hulk. Maybe, I don't know if he said that yet, because that's a very green character. But Maybe we can use that as the fourth one. That could be cool.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, people are just putting in characters in general. All right, give me some blue. Hey, there we go. Listeners Mate says Grover from Sesame Street. He's blue. The Tick from Pierre.
Ooh.
Tammy says Nightcrawler. All right, we got Dr. Manhattan. We got Mystique from Chaz. We got Papa Smurf from Pierre. All right, you guys, Omar, you liking any of those? You want to choose any of those as your character choice?
You know, because I have one in mind, but you know what? It might be a little niche. I was going to go with...
Yeah, who do you have in mind?
I was going to go with Bob from Reboot. But it's such a deep cut, I might swing out to the Tick.
All right, the Tick.
Yeah.
Cool. By the way, Jalou says Jeff times Francis. So I wonder if he's like, are we like colors and combined we make the color blue?
You mix it, yeah.
Is that what Captain Planet says, right? By our powers combined, or what is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, Captain Planet's also a good one.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's blue.
Hey, Blair, you're my favorite person. Actually, I love you all. I'm just kidding. But he says Liara Tassoni, who was my choice last week for my favorite for Master.
Oh, yeah.
Sadness from Inside Out. Pierre says that.
Oh,
nice one. Victor says early morning he's got to go. But thank you so much, Victor, for watching us and staying up. We appreciate it. We got Mott the Barber.
Mott the Barber
from Star Trek Next Generation.
Yep. Next Generation, yeah.
By the way, that's one of my favorite episodes of all time.
One where he cuts Picard's hair.
Oh, no. Oh, is that his actual name? Oh, what? You know what's funny? I forgot. I meant the episode where it's like the Die Hard on Enterprise where he's the only one on the ship and he pretends to be Mott the Barber.
Oh,
I didn't realize that was actually the real barber's name.
Yeah, you see Mott.
Now that you've mentioned, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. We got Avatar. Let's see. Oh, Listeners Mate wants to know, Omar, do you know about the great ship named Fref? So that's Francis and me.
Yeah, Francis and yeah. Okay,
he's fully.
I do now.
Who could not know about that? Let's just.
I just got done reading about it in the New York Times. Yes.
Hashtag Fref. Hashtag awesome.
All right, so he's the Chick. Who you want to be, Francis? What character? Now you're going to be. What character are you going to argue?
Oh, Dr. Manhattan.
Oh boy. All right.
Because of the obvious reason.
I'm going to go with Beast from X-Men because I saw Pierre. I just saw that one.
Right.
All right. Now we have to pick a fourth one that we're going to argue against.
So I was going to pick Nightcrawler, but I thought Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't know. He wasn't very blue. But,
the other Nightcrawler movie. I get it. All right. Let's see here. I'm trying to think who's a good character to Let's go with let's go with She-Hulk.
Oh, okay.
Because she's not blue. I'm going to pick somebody who's not blue.
Well, She-Hulk when she's sad.
When she's what? Sad?
Yeah.
When she's sad.
She's blue.
Oh, Chris said, I had no idea Fref is sweeping the nation.
Yeah.
Just look it up on Urban Dictionary and you're fine.
And Tammy says, is Fref blue? I thought it was more sunny yellow. Oh, I like that. Yeah, so bright and sunny.
Yeah.
Player says the whole Blue Man Group, by the way. That was a nice one. All right, here we go. We got to argue why our characters are the best romantic pairing with She-Hulk. Let's start with the Tick and Omar.
Great. The Tick and She-Hulk herself. Listen, they're both involved with municipal bodies, right? She-Hulk is a lawyer, as we all know, and the Tick oftentimes works in tandem with the police because, he is one of the main superheroes of the city. But I think mostly, A, great guy, real nice personality, and B, they'd get to do stuff together because they're on a similar strength level. And so, if she's hanging out with someone, like, let's go for a hike, and she's like, I can throw cars. You think I want to just go for a hike? Come on, let's do something that pushes the limits a little bit. The Tick can keep up. The Tick would be right there for that. So if you want to, go row boat, that's nice. If you want to go throw some boats, There you go. The tick will be able to do that on a date. That's my argument.
I throw some boats.
I love that. Do you want to go in a rowboat or do you want to throw some boats? That's great. Great argument.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Beast and She-Hulk. So, as Omar mentioned, She-Hulk is a lawyer. So, she's a very smart lady. And Beast, as we know, is also a very smart guy, right? Very good scientist, very intellectual. So I think they would match up well there on the intellectual front. Appreciate each other's intellect. They are both members of amazing superhero teams, right? Or at least at some points, X-Men and the Avengers. So they know how to work in a team element. And hey, in a relationship, you need to work together as a team and give and take, right? So as well, damn it, I have one other good argument. It just totally flew out of my mind.
Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer? I don't know if that's gonna help me.
Oh,
I like Kelsey Grammer a lot, though. He's great.
I loved him
He is actually. You're right. His voice as the Beast is awesome. I totally agree. I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay, so you like the voice you're saying?
Well, he looked good as the Beast. Actually,
he looked great. I agree. Mm-hmm. He looked great as the Beast. Yeah, I'm not dissing that. I was just thinking Kelsey Grammer as Frasier, who's also great as Frasier, but.
Yeah. I like him as Beast, actually. Yeah. He's I think of the Beast actors. I think I like him as the best. I like him the best, actually. Yeah,
as Beast. Yeah, I think I would agree. Great. Okay, here's the other thing. I think they both have really good senses of humor. Right? So the Beast is, I think, one of the funniest X-Men. Like he likes to have the levity and bring people up. She-Hulk is known for breaking the fourth wall and kind of joking around and not being serious and having a lot of fun. So, and I think what's better than having a great sense of humor and sharing that in a relationship. So there you go.
I agree. Yeah, you're not wrong.
All right, now who do we got here? We got She-Hulk and
Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan. All right, go ahead.
All right. Look, we do, of course, looking at Dr. Manhattan, we know he has an enormous well of power. He can do whatever he wants with his abilities. He can manipulate time, space, molecules, Sure, he gets hard to understand, but it's not always because of his lack of humanity. It's just because he wants to understand humanity. He wants to be able to stand erect. Wait.
I
lost it all now.
No, please tell us more.
No, but I
want to hear about how erect he stands.
He stands. He's built, right. He's a physical specimen. Mm-hmm. He's all powerful, all knowledgeable. Like in the sense of humor part, as the other two may not have that type of sense of humor. But again, he's he has a long and
mm-hmm. Go on.
History of understanding. Of being intelligent and smart and that grasp of wanting to learn humanity, I think would go well with She-Hulk's already dynamic sense of humor. And she likes, of course, there's always that moist cake she makes.
All right, now you're pushing it.
I just like saying the word moist. It's my favorite word. Otherwise, Manhattan, he can do anything, be anything. I mean, who wouldn't want that? What woman would want that? Come on now. Anything. Especially
so in the chat, Blair says, "I see what you're doing there, Vagina Man." That's your new name.
Look, I can't help it if he has a gigantic penis. But anyway,
what? That's what you were talking about?
No.
Oh shit!
An unrelated fact to the rest of your arguments.
I know.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Tell us who you think won that. Who was the best match there from these arguments? Please do not choose Francis.
What?
I'm just kidding.
He can build a whole life with love and.
All right. So the Tick, Beast, or Dr. Manhattan. Who was the best pairing there for She-Hulk? And as you're doing that, so deciding that, we'll do our next one, which is a lot of things we've been doing lately on the show, and particularly in the after hours segments, is talking about 80s movies and 80s action stars and all that because we love it. So now, by the way, Tammy says Manhattan is too detached from what he's doing.
Ooh.
Yeah, by the way, we're talking about a guy with no sense of humor.
He can learn it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if he can actually, to be honest with you. Dude, do you see remember those scenes?
That's true. Yeah, he had a hard time.
Come on. Oh, by the way, Julie says, "All hail the Fref." All right, thank you. I like it. All right, so now let's start thinking about some 80s action characters. So guys, folks, give us some choices in the chat for like those 80 movies action characters. So like the name of the characters, actually, not the movie stars, but the character names. That'll be our final one true pairing. We'll argue. What was that, Francis?
It's like I don't remember the name of like Schwarzenegger's character.
Well, just say the actor in the movie, and we'll know. What
I was going to say I don't remember their names.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah. All right, so let's see. Give us some 80s movie things, and then after that, we're also going to do SGA After Hours. All right, Listener's Mate says the A-Team. So we got some characters. Any of the characters we can do the A-Team. That's one of my favorite shows as a kid. So I love that choice. Which was also, of course, made into a movie. But I think we'll use the 80s original TV show. Let's say what else. Keep them coming there, folks. What other? Of course, if you guys ain't got anyone in mind, let me know that you want to use for this game.
We got
American
Jones,
Ninja. Ooh, that's a nice one. Did you guys watch that back in the day? American Ninja.
Yeah.
I recall them. I wish I could remember them better.
Johnny says Dirk Murphy.
Dirk Murphy.
Anybody?
Oh, that's probably the Commando. Probably, I bet you anything.
That's
the guy in Commando. I bet that's the name of the guy in Commando. Dirk Murphy.
I don't think.
Is it?
Is it?
I know it isn't. According to this, it isn't because Dirk Murphy just gives me in a construction company. So not Dirk Murphy.
So Tammy says Hans Gruber, of course, from Die Hard.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Julie says Ellen Ripley from Alien.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Aha, we got a Top Gun choice. Goose.
Oh man, what a great answer.
Yeah. All right, keep the characters coming. Lance Corporal Hicks. Oh, what is that from?
Hicks.
Lance Hicks?
Yeah.
From what movie?
What movie?
I'm trying to figure that out because I don't remember. Sergeant
Slaughter from Wrestling and G.I. Joe. Nice. Yeah, tell us what Lance Corporal Hicks is from. Or are you looking it up, Omar? Or you know it?
Corporal Hicks is from Alien, right?
Oh,
losing my mind?
From Alien?
Right?
Okay.
But from Alien...
Oh, nice. Tammy says...
Right?
Aliens.
Yeah, Aliens, right?
Okay. So Tammy says the Sheriff of Nottingham. And this technically a 91, but if it's the Alan Rickman one of the most amazing ones ever. Absolutely.
I like that. It's like the Rickman has been chosen twice so far.
Well, yeah, but dude, those are two of the best villains ever, I think.
Should we just do all Rickmans?
That'd be amazing. Throw Snape in there.
Well, he did. That's a 90s movie.
I know, but so is Sheriff of Nottingham, technically. Hicks is from Aliens, Julie says. Oh, yeah, game over, man. Game over. Okay, now I know exactly who he is. All right, who do you want to be there, Omar? You can take one of those, pick your own choice. Or who do you want to argue for in this game?
You know what? I'm going to go, just for comedy's sake, with Alex Murphy, if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah.
Alice Murphy?
Alex Murphy.
RoboCop.
Murphy.
Wait, from RoboCop?
Yeah.
Oh, is he RoboCop?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the character's name. Oh, okay. Good. Nice. That's great. Maria says, I love Alan Rickman. Absolutely, man. He was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Blair says Indiana Jones. Great choice.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Indiana. Yeah.
Who do you want to be? Who do you want to argue for, Francis?
Oh, Hans Gruber, man.
Of course. Because you got to be Hans Gruber in one of our games.
Yeah.
Maria says all Rickmans would be fun. We'll have to do that one time. We'll have to do a game of all Rickmans.
All
right. Yeah. By the way, Johnny also says from TV, Rick Hunter played by Fred Dreyer. Yeah, I loved Hunter, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You know what I did not know until a couple days ago? That they did Hunter reunion movies in the early 2000s.
No.
Really?
They did two of them, and then they tried to restart the series. They did like 4 or 5 episodes, that aired on TV, but it just never got picked up.
Oh man.
Oh, then I guess Michael Knight would be one of them too. Then, right? Michael Knight, '80s action hero.
Of course, man. Knight Rider is like that is my show from the '80s, man.
I already got Hans though. I'd be Hans. Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Oh, Literally says MacGyver. That's a good.
Oh my gosh.
I think I actually have to choose MacGyver.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's too good.
All right, so we got MacGyver, we got Hans Gruber, and we got Alex.
RoboCop.
We'll say RoboCop, yeah.
Murphy.
Let's see here. Who should we choose as the person we have to argue against? Oh boy.
And you mean argue for?
Argue for. Right. That's a better way to say it. It
has the ultimate 80s. Well, it has to be the ultimate 80s action star.
Who's that?
The ultimate action star. Well, that's what I'm asking.
Stallone? It would be a Stallone character. It would be Rambo, wouldn't it?
Oh God.
Or Rocky.
Okay.
Rocky.
You know,
Rocky.
I'm going to choose one from the chat. Let's go with Indiana Jones.
Okay.
Indiana Jones. Okay.
All right. So we got to argue why our character would be a good match with Indiana Jones. Francis, since you went last time, we go first this time. So we got Indiana Jones and Hans Gruber, right?
Yes. Now I know Indiana Jones is an offense of Germans. Okay, we understand this already. But luckily, Hans Gruber does a incredibly non-convincing American accent.
I think it's very convincing, actually. I think it's amazing.
Oh, you're one of them, aren't you? Oh, Bill Clay. Oh, yeah. Well, first off,
I love it.
They both. Hans is just as misunderstood as Indy is, because his dad didn't understand why Indy was going out and doing all that he's doing. No one really understood why Hans was pulling off this heist at Nakatomi Plaza. So that lack of that shared interest or that shared commonality right there of not understanding each other, they can bond over that. Plus, hey, you know what? Indy loves explosions, and Hans has detonators everywhere. What more can you ask for than Hans providing detonators to good old Indiana Jones and blowing shit up? Who couldn't ask for more? And finally, the piece de resistance, if you will, is that Hans has a team of a motley crew, which is what Indy loves. Indy loves the motley crew. He has Short Round. He has that one lady whose name I can't remember, but her shirt gets wet in the second movie. I don't remember her name. I was just surprised.
That's actually credited on IMDb too. Shirt gets wet lady.
I was like, oh, that's weird. Why are they doing this? Anyway, but he loves the motley crew. He has Sala. He had all of these people in his life where he had them as a team. And Hans comes prepackaged with a team of wonderful mix of people. So there you go. Indy and Han together forever. Forever.
All right. Very nice.
Good.
All right. Indy and MacGyver. All right, so I actually think these guys are a great match. They're both on the intellectual side. Obviously, Indy's a professor, right? Obviously, MacGyver is super smart. They're more definitely, even though they get put into a lot of adventurous situations, that's not really what they want to do. They much more think their way out of things. They could both handle each other physically if they have to, but every time MacGyver punches somebody, he's shaking his hand like it hurts. Mm-hmm. And Indy is not obviously an amazing fighter either. He gets it done, but he usually gets beat up first, and then he just kind of barely escapes. So I think obviously, look, Indy, they both get out of tight jams all the time. MacGyver could obviously help Indy with, and look, he can make anything out of anything, right? Like they always say, right, a paperclip and whatever else is on hand, and he just makes whatever you need. So look how helpful that would be in all of Indy's things. MacGyver could probably take down all the Nazis just with, on his own, just by making some kooky gadget. And what else did I have? I don't know. I kind of think they dress kind of similarly. They probably have, they could share fashion and pants and shirts and stuff. I think they're similar builds, and they wear kind of tannish brown clothing a lot.
Wasn't MacGyver a physics teacher or something like that? I thought he was a teacher.
I didn't think so.
I thought he was, isn't he?
I mean, he worked for a special kind of secret branch of the. I don't know if it was the government, but it worked with the government.
Thought he was a teacher. I totally.
I mean, I don't know if he was in the backstory, but he worked for the Phoenix Foundation, which was like a troubleshooter kind of guy, basically. Like he called in for special things,
He was IT for them.
But no, not IT at all. It was like he was called in to handle any kind of, like crazy situation.
Mm-hmm.
And he was doing adventure stuff every episode pretty much, but he was using his mind to do it for the most part, And then again, I think Indy, Indy very much he even says, right? Archaeology is all about the research, really. It's like it's almost all in the. It's not about going out, even though he got thrown in the field all the time. But
all about them brains.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so I think they're a good brainy match. All right, let's go over to Omar here and Indy and RoboCop, right?
Yep, that's right. Let me see if I can answer in the style of RoboCop.
Oh God.
Indiana Jones, you are a man of the past. I am a man of the future. That is something interesting about our coupling. Indiana Jones, my emotional status has been downgraded. I am not needy or dependent in any way. If you need to travel for a long time, this will not be an issue for me. And finally, Indiana Jones, we both respect efficiency, so I am done with my argument.
That was really good. Nice.
So there it is.
All right, folks. So here you go. I don't know if we never get winners really in these games, but tell us if you think anybody won this one, and if any the other one either, because we never got an answer on that one. If not, we all win. I think they're all amazing arguments, so it's fine. Licious May says, I wonder if MacGyver could help Indy get over his fear of snakes.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Tammy says, MacGyver was a special ops kind of situation. Yep, absolutely. By the way, I was very much doing the Richard Dean Anderson MacGyver, by the way, folks, not the most recent one as my argument.
I don't know anything about the recent one, but
I tried watching the first 2 or 3 episodes. I just couldn't get into it.
Okay. That's why I thought the Richard Dean Anderson one was a teacher, but I guess not. Okay. I don't know why I thought he was a teacher. I think he did like an episode where he was in a science fair.
I think you're just making things up.
Maybe. I could.
Was he standing really erect in that episode?
trying to fill the whole situation. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Johnny says, is he mating with Indy or partnering with them? Could be either one.
They're mating.
However you want to run with it. But sometimes, people argue like more of a partner situation. It depends how you want to do. I think they'd be great partners in romantic and in real life. And in the job partners too. All right, Chris says, it's been fun. I need to get some sleep. Back with you all next week. Love you all. Thank you, Chris. Love to you and everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining us.
Well,
good night.
All right. So, folks, remember, we're about to wrap up our normal episode, but we're going to go right after this into SGU After Hours. So, if you're a Patreon supporter, do it on the show. We just give me a couple of minutes. Go to patreon.com/supergeekedup. And in just a couple of minutes, it'll be the top post there, and you can click on it, and we will continue this fun chatting. We're actually going to talk our favorite Tom Cruise movies and scenes in After Hours. So join us for that. Once again, Omar can be found at Omar Najam on Twitter. Any other links you want to direct people to?
And then Omar Najam Film, if you want to check out Instagram. I'm recommending movies that you can watch for free. With different categories and stuff per week. So you can check that out.
All right, great. And Francis, they can catch you at...
AKA The Other Guy is my name on all social media, Twitter and Instagram. You can see, I haven't taken a picture lately, but you can see a picture of socks that Google gave me because I'm a Google, travel person that does all the reviews and stuff.
All right, so cool socks.
Take a look at that. They're socks! And sinceresarcasm.net for all my stuff.
All right, folks, Super Geeked Up is where you can find us, of course. Please, if you haven't, tell your friends, give us a subscription, check us out on Twitter, all that good stuff. Really appreciate all you guys. You rock. Hopefully we'll see a few of you right after this in the Patreon After Hours show. And the rest of you, thank you so much for watching. We will be back next week at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific for some more geeky fun. We'll talk to you soon, everybody. Stay geeky. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.